everybody, and welcome back to Echoes of Legacy. I hope you're having a great day today. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 4. We're going to pick up right where we left off in the bedroom, where Val has encountered a strange figure in the corner that said, "I'm the narrator."
You're the what?
The narrator. This isn't supposed to happen. This was not how it was supposed to go.
Are you God-man?
God? Who's God-man?
Whoever answers my friend's questions.
No, that's not me.
Oh.
I just write things down.
That's all. You just write things down.
Right. Like I like, you know, like the things that are gonna happen, I write them down. You know, that way, like when we're telling the story, we can have like cool angles and like we know what's gonna happen and all these things, you know.
This is. I
It's a lot, right?
don't. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. And he like takes his book back out. It's a lot, right? He's like writing down.
Did you just write down what I said?
Yeah, I write down what's happening and what's going to happen.
Just for me, or for like
Well,
everyone, everywhere?
For everybody, pretty much. Well, for you guys mostly. You're the protagonists in this one.
Who are you telling this to?
Exactly. Yes.
She just kind of pulls the blanket back up and just like lays back down. Like,
Good
if
plan.
I go to sleep, it will be gone in the morning. Yeah.
Technically, like, you are asleep right now. So.
Shh.
Like,
I'm trying to go back to sleep.
Oh, okay. Tends to sleep to avoid social interaction.
Rolls over and like puts the covers even higher.
Perhaps self like Rico.
Do you have to do that? Like all the time?
Yes.
Out loud?
I mean, it helps me kind of make sure that like the things are getting correct up the page. You know.
How do I get rid of you? How do I make you go away again?
I mean, like, I'm gonna be here whether you acknowledge me or not.
Hey, actually, do you know how the story ends?
Yeah. Sort of.
Sort of.
Kind of. It's in flux. But yeah. Maybe. Not really. Sometimes. Yes.
She just lays back down.
Okay.
And tries to ignore him to go back to sleep.
He just continues to mutter to himself in the corner of the room for the rest of the night.
Oh my god.
And the morning comes, and you are exhausted, Val. You are exhausted. As you wake up, and he's not in the corner of the room anymore. But you are exhausted.
Great. Lovely.
What do you do with the morning, Val?
Rhea's still sleeping. I'm assuming.
Wake her up.
She's gonna try and sneak out. of the room so that she doesn't wake her up.
Is Rhea a heavy sleeper?
Yes, like the dead.
Okay.
Yes.
Like the dead. Oh yeah. Easy. You sneak out of the room, no problem. Peter, are you up early like you normally are? You're muted.
I'm excited and I'm also muted. No, I'm excited about the gala tonight. So yeah, I'm up early. Like healthy start, or wait, what is it called? Like good start, good day, or whatever. There's like a
Early
phrase for
start, good day, or something like that.
Yeah. So
Good.
I'm eating a healthy little meal to start out my day.
You see Val come out of Rhea's room.
Oh. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I guess. You know how we were wondering who my passenger was?
Yeah.
My tag along? They're harmless, but they're really fucking annoying.
Oh.
You
That
hear in your head,
sucks.
that was rude.
What?
Yeah, well, you kept me up all night, so if you could
I have a job.
Well, if I don't sleep, then I'm not going to be able to do my job either, which apparently has something to do with this story. So.
Oh yeah, saving the world. You got a lot of shit.
Is your passenger here right now?
Did I just hear him, or can
Yeah,
I
you could
see?
just hear
I thought you were talking out loud, but if
Yeah.
you weren't.
Oh, you were talking out loud?
Probably.
Yeah.
She doesn't realize that.
They can't hear me or see me. Only you can.
Oh boy. Yeah, no. They called themselves the narrator.
Oh.
And they're
it's
like,
not like God Man.
I asked, and it's not God Man. It's
Thank you for
someone
asking.
different.
Different guy.
Yeah, but had to
or girl or person. I don't really know.
I had to narrate every single thing I did as I was trying to sleep last night.
That's extremely annoying.
Thank you.
Some people just don't appreciate hardworking people.
But did you go to Rhea for help? Was she able to help, or?
So I thought I might wake up with an actual real physical demon or something. I didn't know. So we had a little sleepover so that I could, if it was really, really bad, there'd be someone there, but it just ended up being super annoying. So.
Oh, like a sleepover. That sounds really fun.
Yeah, I'd never had one before.
Yeah, me too.
That Peter wanted to be invited.
But no, I'm glad that you had somebody there for you. I wouldn't want anybody to get hurt because of the demons or whatever it would have been. So I'm glad it didn't hurt you.
Yeah, no physical harm, that is.
Yeah, it seems like you have a curse.
yeah, that tracks.
Did you ask it if the holy stuff that Jeane did hurt it?
Oh.
Or was that a different thing?
Yeah, she kind of puts her thoughts out towards the narrator. Were you in my shadow?
Oh no, that wasn't me. No.
Was he in your shadow?
What was in my shadow then?
If you don't like me, you're gonna hate him.
Oh.
Was it him in your shadow? Was it the narrator in your shadow?
No.
Well, then what was it? Is it gone?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
That's good.
She just walks over and plops down next to you and just takes the carafe of coffee and just fills the biggest possible mug.
That's probably it's probably for the best. Yeah, that I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, that sucks.
Yeah, well,
hey, at least he's not evil.
True.
Evil is bad.
I guess, but also like Jeane was saying something about how like dark magic comes from like bad stuff, but I don't know. You don't seem like you're not a bad
Oh,
person or anything. Like, I just,
no, like it's probably the anxiety and stuff. That's probably uh, the source of that one.
yeah.
So yeah, but like if it was like a demon, that'd be bad. Like that's evil. Like evil and dark magic, I think Jeane was saying was different. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. No, to be honest, sometimes like he is so smart that sometimes when he just gets talking, I just get lost halfway through. So I just have learned to kind of like smile and nod.
Uh,
Because then when he tries to explain it even more, I just get more confused. So
that's probably that seems like a pretty good idea. I feel bad when I can't follow along, so maybe I should just give more like thumbs ups while Jeane's talking. Maybe that'll help.
I mean, you do what you want to do. You definitely seem smarter than me, so
No, that's not true.
that's
You're
good.
like really smart. You're like you're like good at talking to people and stuff. In my opinion, like you're like
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's really sweet.
like you helped out when I was talking to the girl the other or yesterday morning.
Yeah.
You helped out then, and like I don't know, you just like you've got like you have it. Feels like you got it together. Feels like everybody has it like together.
Oh, wow. No, not at I don't have it together at all. But I'm glad it seems like I do. That's something, I guess.
Yeah. And like you're making a bunch of friends. We're talking at the party, and you're like, "Oh, friends!"
Yeah.
Like you're making friends with like Rehya, and you have Jeane, and like
Yeah.
we've hung out a couple times.
Yeah. No, like Gina's my first friend, so this is,
Ah,
yeah. I've
that's
like yeah.
that's great. I'm really happy for you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Is the voice in the narrator? Are you guys friends? Now he annoyed the shit out of you. You guys aren't friends yet, right?
I don't know. Nope, we got a bit to go before
Maybe
that.
if you guys are like friends, it'll be less annoying at night. That helps sometimes. Like a roommate, you know? Like if you're like, oh, we're kind of friends, it's like, hey man, can you keep it down? And they're more likely to say yes if you're friends with them. Because friends would do that for each other.
I will have to try that.
And then you'll have like another friend.
True. See, this is what I mean. You're like so smart.
Oh, thanks. I like see things going on, and I like observing. So I just saw like a potential for another friend, or like a way out of a way to sleep. And
yeah, that'd be nice.
yeah. Well, are you excited for tonight?
I mean, yes and no. I've never tried to stop an assassination before, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't either. I don't think any of us have. Tried to stop an assassination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you tried to assassinate someone before?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
I feel like I should ask if you have.
I haven't. No, I personally I have not. No.
Yeah, I did ask you personally if you had. I didn't know you needed to clarify that it was you personally. Do you know? Are you like buddies with somebody who has? Is that
You said your family's in government, right?
some of them? Yeah, my aunt.
What kind of government is?
Right now she's running for office, so we're trying to see different things. She's running for like Congress, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But she's doing local stuff right now, so
Okay.
You might not want to reveal like all the stuff.
That's why I was asking.
Oh, what is he saying?
Oh, just
Weather's great today.
that's really great that I hope your aunt gets elected. That'd be really cool. Yeah.
She's been working for it for a long time, and I've been helping out, lots of paperwork. I've been doing a little managing of people going out and handing flyers out and calling and stuff like that. So it's been pretty good.
Yeah. Good.
Mhm.
Good.
Oh, why do you ask?
Oh, I don't know that much about you, so that's what you do, right? You ask people questions to get to know each other.
That's true. Yeah.
Coffee's good.
Steam transition. And we're gonna cut to Jeane and Rehya. What do the two of you get up to in the morning?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Me and Val need to stop having conversations. It's literally the most painful thing ever.
So good. It just keeps going.
It will not end until somebody forces it to end.
It's so good. Oh my god.
I was about to say, that's Rehya comes down the stairs and will say,
Yeah.
good morning.
Jeane definitely comes down the stairs as well.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, morning, guys.
Morning.
Coffee's really good today.
So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
How the dreams go?
Yeah, you didn't wake me up.
Yeah.
Didn't wake you up? Same room?
I can't keep a
I
straight
just didn't want
face.
a demon to kill her in the night. Sue me, okay?
Yeah,
Whatever.
they had a slumber party.
Yeah.
Party.
I've
We should
never
all
had
have
one
some
before.
parties.
We should. That sounds like the best thing to do after the gala because I never got to go to prom. And isn't that the thing you do is all your friends get together and you have a slumber party afterwards or something?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you get a talk from the demon?
He's called the narrator.
Okay.
They did exactly that. Narrated every single thing that I did while I tried to sleep.
Oh, that sounds awful.
It was excruciating.
Wait,
there,
so the demon is called the narrator?
they haven't told me exactly what they are. They just said I'm the narrator. So
They also said that they weren't the shadow.
yeah, there's that.
Oh,
There's that.
So
that's okay.
Did they
We
say
don't
the
know.
shadow is it gone? Do we need to worry about it?
Fuck. What a fuck. What a dick.
They're just laughing.
Oh,
So
that's-
that's
wow.
not
that's
a
reassuring.
There's-
That's
yeah,
reassuring.
super supportive.
What a dick move.
Yeah.
So the narrator is a different entity than the shadow creature.
Apparently.
What is he in your head or is he around? Is he around? What are you talking about here?
Right now just in my head.
Cool.
But last night I woke up and someone was just at the desk writing and it was the narrator. So
Oh.
I could see them last night.
Okay, so are they the narrator of just the world state, your dreams? What are they narrating?
Apparently us. We are the
Oh.
protagonists.
Oh, that's good.
Does he
That's
have
good.
does he have a
Protagonist-
boss? a boss, like there's like a manager. So we like, if he's just narrator, then like is someone above them?
Is there an editor?
An editor, exactly. Is there like an editor, copywriter?
Yeah, yeah. Who's the producer?
Yes.
Yeah, talk to that guy.
Oh, I'm just supposed to watch you guys. That's a document.
On who? Oh,
You guys are kind of important, so like I was assigned to like sure.
Okay. Apparently they're just supposed to watch us. Because we're important, apparently. Probably whoever brought us here.
Right. Supposed to like help you guys and stuff, from afar, but who do
You could have
think
told me this
made your
earlier.
phones? Who do you think wrote the descriptions in your phones? All right.
Oh,
You weren't gonna learn all that by yourself.
yeah, all the stuff on our phones. That's where that came from. Came from them. So
okay. So if he's if they're the narrator, does that mean that they know the story already?
some apparently didn't seem super knowledgeable about that. Was not able to give me a straight answer.
It's fluid,
Like-
right? I have ideas, but I don't. When things change, things change.
Will I die?
Possible.
Val?
Possibly.
I guess we all do one day, right?
Yeah.
But that's
fair.
But maybe you won't then.
Oh. Oh. That's a lot. I'm not gonna think about that.
So you woke up and you're just able to see them. Were they like, you're finally here, or is it like a what the fuck kind of reaction? Like
The second one, yeah, that
Okay.
one.
It's
Okay.
way too early in the story for this reveal, so it's,
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, we know we are being fucked with. Is the question? Is the main answer in question here?
Yeah.
Well, beans,
Seems kind of neutral.
I guess, but at the same time, rude still.
Oh well, yeah. You can be a neutral asshole.
That's true. That's true. That is true.
Yeah. So.
Well,
The newest alignment.
I
That-
always play neutral asshole characters.
it's a solid alignment. Can I look at Val's shadow and see if it's 1 or 2?
so Val Shadow is presently 1.
Okay.
Presently, I
Present.
hated that you used
Present.
that word. I hated that.
Well, apparently it's still there. It still exists. It didn't have a conversation like it was supposed to. You had a different cutscene. You had a much faster one than the one that's supposed to happen.
All I know is I wanted friends, and I'm ending up with way more than I thought I wanted. So I would rather just have a few good ones instead of all these things in my head. So
Fair enough. Well,
that's
I mean, I can jump to one of the rest of them if you want. If you don't want me to hang out, I can jump to one of the other ones.
I would not wish that on my enemy.
I feel like that's an insult. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. You guys have a great rest of your day. Have fun at the gala. It sounds like he's walking off, but like you don't see him. You just hear the sound of receding footsteps.
Oh, thank God, some peace and quiet. I guess I should say thank God's here.
I
Huh.
guess.
There's many.
Thank the one who assigned him to you, if that's a god.
I don't know.
I bet Godman
I don't know.
assigned him.
Now I'm wondering about the nature of Godman. Godman, if you will.
Goodman.
Goodman.
Goodman. Goodman, if you will.
Hmm.
That because if there are entities like a narrator, then there's stuff beyond that. Then whatever's attached to your shadow Val is also different, but there's also different from the thing Goodman attached to your grimoire. Ray, you feeling anything different? You got any voices or emotions or feelings besides the horns? And tail.
I just have horns now, and that's cool. And I'm not hearing any voices.
It's good. I mean, if we wanted to get ready for, I know we said we would get like makeup and stuff here, but I mean, wouldn't you have makeup in your house?
Oh my god, you're a genius, Jeane. Yes, my house, right, that we came here on. I forgot about that. That's so funny. Yes. It's in the warehouse, right?
I mean, it should be, yeah. I didn't feel any movement. Well, we didn't feel any movement when we moved, but it should still be there.
Yeah. Huh.
So we can do a mix of both, mix of otherworldly makeup and Earth makeup.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be down to use. I'd rather not use somebody else's makeup if you're okay with volunteering yours.
Totally. Yes.
I mean, when does the gala start? Did Valerian give us a time?
He told you he was gonna come talk to you all like once you're ready. So it starts in the evening, like early afternoon. So
okay.
You guys have the morning to get ready, and then he's gonna come.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I guess we should head over if everyone's got breakfast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A couple fantasy bagels and get over there.
So you all begin to get ready for the day, or get ready for the evening, I should say, day and the evening. And Rhea, it's a strange experience because you see the house and you're like, I know we came here on that, but you don't really remember it at all. It's strange.
Mm.
And Valerian eventually comes back in, and you see he's dressed in, basically he's got like a blue vest and like a gold shirt underneath with kind of like a blue like half cape hanging off of one of his shoulders, with his like long gold hair down. He's got his glasses on like he normally does, like a gold pocket watch in one of the pockets on the vest. And he goes, so are you all ready for this evening?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, as I mentioned, I was going to give you a little bit of information that I wanted you to at least keep an eye out for, specifically for 3 of the lords and ladies that will be there. Specifically, I want you to take a look at Lord Cedric Thornbrook. He is the mayor of Hearth. It's possible that he is one who has been infiltrated. Normally, he is a very jolly, very inviting, loving person, and so any sort of negative or perhaps antagonistic-like behavior of him in any way, shape, or form would be abnormal. He is the picture of a perfect politician in the sense that he doesn't let anyone know he's sweating. So keep an eye on him. Then there is Lady Alara Nightshade. She is one of the counselors of the Arcane Assembly. She is very charismatic, very, what's the best way to put it? She knows how to control the group. She is very boisterous, very loud, very charismatic, very well liked, and well loved by her own counselor, or her own assembly and beyond. If she behaves perhaps in a more timid way, a more withdrawn type of way, that would be something to look out for. And then there is Thaddeus Ironheart. He is the marshal of the town guard. He's a very, well, let's say, how do you say this nicely? A jerk. He is not a nice person by any stretch of the imagination, but he does his job well, so he keeps getting elected. If he is being kind, that would be the red flag. Those are the 3 that you should keep your eyes out for. We don't know who they're targeting necessarily, It might be the whole thing. It might be an individual person. But just keep your eyes peeled. Yes.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Excellent. Yes. Rhea.
What was his Thaddeus?
Ironheart.
Ironheart. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Any questions, worries?
No.
And these are why these three in particular are they suspected of being different?
Of being yes.
Not themselves.
There is a there's a substance that the will uses to what's the easiest way to explain this to people who are not from this world? It is a performance enhancing drug.
Story.
That increases one's affinity with either magic or their physical abilities, those types of things. And we have been tracking the shipments as the dealers have been bringing it into Harv. And they were the three locales that some of the substance was delivered to their offices or their homes or their affiliates.
Okay.
Yes.
Does the drug have a name or spell?
Spark.
Spark.
Yes. It is quite dangerous.
So using this steroid of sorts, you feel more affinity towards an element, or just all elements, all magic in the weave, all of it?
I hesitate to tell you, as I don't want you to be tempted by it, but it would give you abilities. Your present abilities would be multiplied 10 to 100 times fold upon taking the drug. But most people get addicted and then very quickly die.
Okay. And how is the drug administered?
It is an inhaler. It's a powder that is inhaled.
Okay. We'll have to watch out for that, I guess. Right?
Yes. Do not inhale any sparkling white powder. It burns up essentially the person. Normally, you pull magic from a well that replenishes within you, but you don't pull on your own life essence. Spark burns your own life essence to give you more strength.
Addictive, short, one time, white sparkling powder. How soon does one feel the effects? Immediate. Okay.
Yes. And generally, you lose your faculties while on spark. Well, I hate to segue on such a morose note, but the carriage has arrived soon. Do you all have everything you need?
Yeah. I've got everything.
Yeah.
But just for reference, is it's okay for us to have weapons at the gala?
Oh no, no! If you're going to bring them, you must conceal them.
Okay.
Weapons will be checked at the door.
What about my grimoire? Doesn't
Can
do damage.
No, it's a book.
Okay.
Should be fine. The amount of magical affinity in that room will be quite high, so it will not be abnormal for you to have a grimoire.
Okay, thank you.
So magics are allowed, weapons ain't. Okay. And I think Jeane will just go into the pocket because he lifts the thing up of the because he's not wearing it right now, I guess. But in his ensemble, looks at the thing. He's wondering, it's like, okay, I guess disassemble my weapon and then build it back at the party. Just have to figure out a way to make sure that I'm able to carry all the parts in.
Yes, but I would suggest finding a side room or something like that.
Makes sense. It only took a moment or a minute or two for me to reassemble it. So.
Right?
That's
If there's nothing else, I will meet you out at the carriage.
all right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course. And Valerian walks out.
So, I don't know. I guess we should plan on what we're going to be doing with the weapons we have, because it's just in case a fight does break out. That sounds like we're going to need them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I
Val
mean, I'm
just
all
takes
set.
takes her switchblade and just puts it down the front of her dress. She's like, I'm good.
Just going to start disassembling it, the pistol and parts, and just like going into different pockets. And
I could also carry. We could all carry. I could carry some parts, so it doesn't look like you've just like disassembled
yes, we
a
could
gun.
I guess we could take some of the parts and act like they're hairpins or
Mm-hmm.
lots of things. That's a thing we can do. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's hard to hide two giant axes.
I was gonna say that might be tricky.
I don't think that that's going to be something I'm capable of doing, particularly because all these people are magical, and the search might just be, they're like, wah, 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 you have axes, get rid of them. And that would be just embarrassing for me. So I think I'm
I
gonna...
wonder. I wonder if you exclaim that you are a. I'm sure there will be guards at the party, and I'm sure
Yeah.
they'll have weapons. Maybe
Yeah.
you're a bodyguard of some kind with us. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'll be your bodyguard. I'm a great liar too, so that'll work out really good for us, I think. That'll be really great for us. Yeah.
I'm sure. I mean, politics is all about making words the way you want to make them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lies and truths and all that jazz.
I mean, worst case is you check it, right? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
that's it. So
Right.
That's true.
I think you're right. Okay. Cool.
All
right.
We'll head out to the carriage.
Yeah.
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 It's this beautiful white carriage with these two like really gorgeous, like huge stallions in the front. But you see, there's no driver. You see, Valerian and Monroe are already sitting inside the carriage. The door is open for the four of you to enter. And as you journey, it's maybe like 20 minutes by carriage. You probably could have honestly walked, but they have to be extra. And you all see it as you begin to kind of head into this residential district, and you come up this very large roadway, and you see there are maybe a dozen other carriages that are all kind of lined up in front of this lawn. As you see all of these people in these beautiful gowns and suits and dresses and everything coming out of these carriages of all shapes and sizes, heading down this basically like long, beautifully basically like looked after like front yard with this like stone walkway in front of it, up to this like you thought Valerian's mansion was huge. This mansion is easily 3 times the size. As they've got like basically what look like spotlights, but they're kind of emitting this almost like orange fairy fires, like the spotlight kind of shining on the front of this very ornate, almost like the best way I can describe it, like that you guys would kind of recognize is like Greek architecture to this home, to this massive mansion. As you all begin to walk up, what do you do?
I'm gonna
go for it.
I was just gonna say, I just want to fall to the back and begin my bodyguard persona, turning it on, and I'm just gonna be behind everybody, like I'm trailing them.
After you, Val.
Okay. Sure.
Jeane, if you wanna.
I will get out of the carriage and I will offer to help everyone get off.
Aw.
As is the gentlemanly way.
Valerian stops dead for a moment and turns back and goes, also, beyond those I've asked for assistance, I would keep the fact that you're from another world to yourself. Do your
Can
best.
do.
Good to know. It's very good to know.
Might not be something you want to broadcast.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
we can do that.
That does change Christian strategy of things a little bit.
Blend in the best you can.
Definitely changes my plan.
We can do that.
It's fine. Yeah.
I do want to note that I'm gonna summon my Grimoire now.
Okay. And you all head into the party, and as you walk up this large staircase with this red carpet on the front of it, you see there are guards in like basically a full plate standing on the side of the doors, as they're like basically checking people as they walk up. You notice they don't check Valerian and Monroe, as the Valerian and Monroe just kind of stroll straight in. But the guards do step in front of the group of you, and they go, "All right, any weapons or anything?"
No.
Nope.
I'm here.
Nope.
All right. Okay. Then you see he turns to his buddy and he grabs this basically this green stone from him.
Knew it.
I
knew it.
And he just goes, "Would you mind putting your hand on this real quick, each one of you?" And he walks up to Val in the front first. Says, "Would you mind putting your hand on this?"
As he comes up, she's gonna kind of whisper, I didn't want to say it in front of everyone else, but I do have a little something just to keep myself protected. It's not anything big. It's just a very small little blade.
Put your hand on the stone. And you put your hand on the stone, and he goes, "Are you carrying any weapons on you?" And you see it glows, and then the weapon in your chest glows. He goes, "Would you mind handing that over? You'll get it at the end of the night.
All right.
You'll be perfectly safe here." And he takes it,
Okay.
hands it to his buddy, and he gestures for you to walk in. Next.
She kind of looks back at everyone like,
I'll walk up.
Are you
Hand on
carrying
stone.
any weapons on you?
Nope.
You see the stone glows red.
Damn.
He doesn't. To be fair, he doesn't have any weapons. He just
Technically,
has
I don't.
parts.
Technically, I don't like parts.
And he doesn't even have all of
What
parts.
What
Yeah,
I'm asking,
that's true.
I
Yes.
guess my better question is: does Jeane, in his head, does he feel like he's lying?
In Jeane's head, the question is technical. Do you have any weapons on you? No.
Okay.
So it is a
It
truth.
glows green, and nothing glows on you.
Yeah.
Because technically none of it's a weapon.
Technically, it's not a weapon yet.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Move along.
Technicalities. Love them.
If I can use them, you can use them.
Yeah, loopholes, baby.
Next.
I'll go.
Are you carrying any weapons on you?
Nope.
Very good. On your way. Next.
So here's the thing. I'm their guard. I'm their guard. They hired me, and so I need to be able to
sound
protect
unsure.
them. I'm not unsure, okay, and I don't like your tone. So I just think that I don't have any ill intent, and
Go ahead and
I
put your hand on the stone.
will do just that.
Are you the bodyguard?
Yes.
You know what? Go ahead and just roll me a d6.
Okay.
And 4 to 6, it'll glow green. 1 to 3, it'll glow red.
Okay. 6! Ah!
It glows green. What guild are you a part of?
I don't think you're privy to that information.
You see the guards then look at the two of each other, like. But, and while this interaction is happening, the group of you see Valerian come back through and go, "She's with me." Fine. And the guard goes, "Oh, yes, sir, and puts the stone away, and says, "Sorry, on your way."
So
Hey, I get it. No worries. I'll pat one of them on the back as I walk by. It's all good.
Like on the back, you went down low, so it's on the back. You were
The
like,
back
"I'm
or the
gonna pat
bag?
it," or the back.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh
Baseball,
no.
or is this like, "Hey, buddy"? Like,
Hey.
this is-
On a gentle back of the shoulder blade.
got back in the shoulder.
Back in the back.
So you all enter this party, and you immediately, as you walk in through basically like this massive like set of front like double doors, you see you're on kind of like the second floor already, as this balcony kind of goes around where you are, and down the stairs you see this massive ballroom. The floor is huge, as you see people dancing around on the floor. You see tables upon tables of food, drinks, anything and everything you could possibly want. There's a band in the corner that's playing this beautiful music. The smells, it's like if you ever walk into like a fine dining restaurant, that kind of like pleasant smell of like food, but also like it's just a very like clean air type of smell. It's just beautiful to behold. As you see, there's at least 100, 200 people in here. You see there's people on the balcony milling about, drinking, talking. The party's already well under its way. What do you do?
There's fancy, and then there's this. This
Yeah, I'm a little overwhelmed, if I'm going to be honest.
I'm realizing we never asked what these people look like.
That would have been like really helpful.
Yeah.
Is Valerian with us?
Valerian is still standing nearby, yeah.
Hey, the question.
Did you say V?
Yeah. Nickname. What are Cedric, Alara, and Thaddeus human?
Ah, right. All right. Come here. And he gestures to you to join him by the balcony. And he points down to the food, where you see this stout dwarf with a large turkey leg. Just going down. He's like, "That is Thaddeus." And he points to, you see there is this, she's got kind of this almost like light purple skin, and like this beautiful, basically like long white hair that's tied up and in a purple gown. And he goes, "That is Lady Alara," as she's basically like somebody's taking her hand to dance with her on the dance floor.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "And the mayor," and he points to basically like there's like a head table where there's like a group of people like laughing around one guy. He goes, "One of the middle." He's an old human man. He's got like a bald head, a set of like large like Cofado glasses, and like a nice green suit. He goes, "And that he's Lord Cedric."
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Of course.
Would we want to split up and each of us gets a target?
Well, there's 4 of it. Maybe we should do 2 and 2 and then meet up and talk to the last person.
I mean, they're going dancing, so who wants to go dancing?
I kind of wanted to dance.
All right. Anybody else want to dance? I'll go dancing if hey, move Val in the way. Or do you want to?
I mean, I'm fine either way. I figured you're a little bit more interested in magics than I am, so I didn't know if you would be a better fit for Lady Alara.
I was thinking either Thaddeus or Alara, that's true. But I could try to talk to the councilwoman. Who knows?
I'm okay talking to anybody. You know, whatever works for you guys.
And we also don't even have to necessarily talk to them. We just have to observe them enough to see if they're acting out of character.
Yeah.
That's also true.
I can go to Ironheart at the food table.
I can join you.
Okay. Let's go dance, Jeane.
Let's go dancing. Let's do this thing.
So we'll start with the dancers. So as the two of you head down to the floor, you see all of the people are what it looks like is they're doing a sort of waltz. As you see, they're in couples, and you see they're basically like making circles, spinning around the floor.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So I
Do you know how to do that, or?
I mean, you can see Jeane is watching, as if like observing every part of every dancer. I think about a minute into it, I could get the flow of it. Seems about right. How about you?
Okay. I'm not particularly like great at dancing. I've done the slow dance where you like,
Oh yeah, of course, classics.
but nothing like this.
I mean, this is the first time I'm seeing it, and I think we could pull this off. I think we got this. I think the only way to get better at something is to practice it, right?
Yeah. All right.
All right. 3, 2.
Wait, what?
Good. Follow my lead.
And
All
so
right.
the two of you get in frame together, and I need both of you to roll me insight and dex.
Ooh.
Dancing is not only physical, but it's also mental.
Yes, it is.
I got an 11.
I got a 12.
The two of you together, like it starts off a little wonky, like it starts off a little awkward and a little like you're off beat and everything. It's not great, but the two of you eventually kind of just begin to move together. And it ends up like you end up kind of falling right in line with the rest of the groups that are spinning around the floor.
This is
Look at
great.
us. Look at us.
We figured it out.
We figured it. They always figure it out. That's good. All right, let's see if we...
Thanks for the dancing.
Yeah, of course.
It's really fun. I appreciate it.
Are you talking while you're dancing?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We're not from here. We don't know the etiquette. We just fucking did it.
Yeah.
How's everyone else looking at?
Yeah.
Are people looking at us? Is the question, I guess.
Yeah.
So as the two of you are kind of dancing and sharing a conversation, you notice just like a few people around the floor, just kind of like just eyeing the two of you every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Just taking note. There are people taking notice of the two of you.
It's probably because we look so good.
Yeah, definitely because we look so good.
Yep.
Where is the councilwoman in I guess the frame of us? Where are they?
Yeah, proximity.
Proximity.
You see, she's on the floor dancing. You see, she's dancing with this. He's easily 7 feet tall, so she's like very short in comparison to him. But you see, he's got this very like feline like face, and this kind of like long mane of hair. Best comparison is a Leonin.
Mm-hmm.
She's dancing with this very tall, very handsome Leonin around the floor.
Mm-hmm. I asked this because of the description you gave us. Does she look like she's leading or she's following them?
She's back leading.
Gotcha. Okay. And I think let's just see if we can try to get maybe closer to them. See if we can spin our way.
Okay.
Our way over.
Yeah. The two of you try to stealthily like pass other couples.
Oh yeah.
To make your way over to or near them.
Mm-hmm.
And you see you have made your way there. What do you do once you're there?
I mean, I say I'm one for rhythm. Never really been a dancer before, so exciting.
Yeah.
Sam? Same for you?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't know it. Doing great.
Thanks.
And the music winds to an end on this song, and you see all of the couples step apart from each other, and they like bow to one another. And it would be at this moment, Lady Alara approaches the two of you, and she goes, "I have not seen you here before, but you are a lovely couple."
Oh, you mean like a couple of dancers?
Well, that and you are very cute together.
Oh, we're not like romantically.
We're not together.
Oh, and she leans into you, Peter, and she goes, "You're still courting this one, are you?"
No, I haven't courted anybody in a while. Kind of on a break from courting.
Oh, so you're just having some fun. I get it. I used to do that at these parties all the time.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
You're a phenomenal dancer, though.
Oh, thank you, darling. Oh, how rude of me. Lady Alara, and she offers her hand.
I'm Peter Morgan. It's lovely to
Peter.
meet you.
Such a strange name. Where are you from?
Well, it's more like a nickname.
Oh, understood.
Mhm.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. And who is your handsome partner here?
Jeane.
Jeane.
Jeane McKnight.
Oh. Interesting names the two of you have. And she extends her hand to you as well.
It's
Who's your dance partner?
Oh, and she gestures to the Leonin who's standing nearby, and she goes, that is Agron Stormsong.
Oh, that's a name. That is
Yes.
That is a name.
Is,
Because there's a legacy behind it.
Oh, yes. Yes, he was one of the, well, he's a war hero of sorts. Yes.
Thank you for your service. Like, directing it to him.
And he gives like a very, like, solemn nod. And she goes, he's not much of a talker.
I get it.
I get that.
Strong, silent type.
Yeah.
Exactly. But he's a big softie. He likes to paint. And you see him just kind of like give her a look and then turn on his heels and walk in the other direction. And she goes, so where are the two of you from? What delegation are you with?
Out of character, what's the part? Do we know the party that our boy Valerian is?
Valerian is from Valerian told you he's from Paradise Isle.
Yes, we are associated with Valerian.
Oh,
Yeah. He invited us.
Oh, so are you from Paradise Isle then?
Yeah.
Wow, I've never known him to bring associates.
I mean, we didn't expect to be here either, but yet here we are, and I would not miss a party like this for the world. It was very impressive.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, it's been lovely to meet both of you. I have some more mingling I need to do. You enjoy, and she grabs you kind of on the forearm, Peter, and she goes, "Have your fun."
I will.
And she goes, "Jeane, pleasure to meet you."
No, I would love to maybe dance with you. Maybe two dances from the line.
Oh, so he's having fun tonight too. And she just taps him on the arm. She goes, "I'll be back," and struts off into the crowd.
She was really nice.
I get what they mean by controls the space they're in. I get that. I understand
Yeah, it
that
doesn't seem like
immediately.
anything's weird with her at all.
And with that, we're going to jump over to our friends heading towards. Just correct me if I'm wrong, Val and Rhea. You're heading towards Thaddeus, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you see him. He's in like a suit that he's probably worn to every formal event that he's ever had to go to, because you can see it's very worn. There are signs of stains that have been washed away. It's kind of this basic brown suit that he's wearing, as he's just chomping away on this turkey leg. He's got kind of like dirty blonde hair that is a little bit like shorter and shaved on one side, and kind of just a sort of kept goatee. And he's just munching on this turkey leg by the dining room table.
Rhea, can you just like trip me a little bit? We're gonna see if he's nice or not. Yeah.
Yes.
He's supposed to be a jerk.
So we both have like, yeah, I'll trip you. Just like,
Okay.
tell me
Okay.
when. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And she's gonna like go over and she's like gonna get like a little bit of like food to like nom on a napkin or something, and then kind of looks over to Rhea and just like gives a little nod as she's like turning to like go somewhere else.
And I'll step on the bottom of her dress to like catch her.
Is she like
yeah.
very like dramatically falls like into him?
Into him. So you fall. Food spills on him. He falls backwards as you kind of like collide into him, and people kind of like all around like turn to look, and he goes, "Watch where you're fucking going."
I am so sorry. Goodness, I'm so clumsy. Let me help you.
Don't hands off. It's my one suit. Fucking idiot. And he just walks away.
Well, that was quick and easy. Yep.
And you see a tall elven man. He's got basically like it's the Pidgeotto haircut. That the Pidgeotto haircut with the kind of like what is that called? I don't remember what this style of hair is actually called, but I just call it the Pidgeotto haircut. Who's in like you all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Like
right?
it's like a mohawk, but like
it's like the woof with like the short sides.
It's like a foofy pompadour.
Like a pompadour.
Yes.
Strolls up to you, and he's in this very nice like purple suit, and he like basically like helps you back to your feet, Val. And he goes, "Are you quite all right?"
Oh, I am.
Just
my pride. Yes. So embarrassing. Oh my goodness.
Well, you have food all over your dress.
It's black. It blends in for the most part. These things happen, unfortunately.
Of course. I don't believe I've seen you here before. What's your name? I must know.
My name is Valera Briggs. Nice to meet you.
Valera Briggs. Beautiful name. And he extends his hand, but he extends it like open. And he goes, "I am Alessandro."
Pleasure to meet you.
Takes your hand and just kisses the fingers.
Yeah. Nice. Yep, meeting people is very nice.
Rhea's gonna jump in with a napkin and start cleaning off the front of your shirt. So like, yep, she's fine. Thanks so much.
Okay. All right. Well, I will see you later then.
Okay.
As he turns around, kind of lingers looking at you, and then turns around and walks away.
What was that? What the fuck just happened, Val?
I don't know. I've never. Usually at these kinds of things, I was just, I never got to mingle. I was always right next to someone else. So,
would you like to mingle?
I don't know. But I mean, I'd like to do the job we're here to do because that seems important. But that worked really well.
That worked really, really well. We know it's not him. He's a jerk. But I think the guy that you met is suspicious. He was you're gorgeous and stunning, and everyone in this room should address you that way, right? But like, I think something about, you know what I mean? I think, what did he say his name was?
Can you say it one more time for me, Alec? Because I like Alessandro. Okay. I didn't want to like stop in the middle of a scene and like be like, take that down. One more time. One more time, please. Can you spell that?
In your head, you hear it's Alessandro.
Oh, okay, thanks.
No worries. You hear the sound of receding footsteps again.
Amazing. We haven't heard that name before, I don't think. Have we?
I don't think
so. No, there was a different name that we had heard was a different council member. but it wasn't that.
No.
Well,
Mayhaps we should ask Valerian about this Alessandro and see how his typical behavior compares to.
we'll see.
Yeah. I would like to look to the dance floor to see where our friends are.
Yes.
I think this would time out almost perfectly with the end of their dance. As you see, they have finished their dance. They exchanged words with Lady Laura, and then she has walked away from the two of them. So they have finished dancing. You wave to them.
Yeah.
Do the four of you then come back together, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Grab a turkey leg.
Val, what happened to your dress?
Oh, we had this whole plan where
Yeah.
like Thaddeus was supposed to be a jerk, right? So I'm like, well, if I spill food on him and he's nice to me, then he's definitely been impersonated. But no, he was an absolute jerk. So not our person, which just leaves the mayor.
Yeah, but Godman said there was multiple people who have been replaced. I'm feeling just like it's weird that both of the people were normal.
I mean, hey, it's the start of the night, right? It's all it could be that they're just acting. We don't know.
You know,
If things
I was
going on.
thinking about that too. What if some of the counselors who have come in from other places have been replaced?
Mm.
Who aren't from Hearth, but are currently in Hearth. Just
I mean,
like Valerian.
I mean, Alara seemed very interested to know where we were from.
Mm.
They insisted on knowing, because I guess we are new, but at the same time, asking someone where are you from immediately, yeah, as a councilwoman, but still.
Yeah, but that she wasn't acting out of character, at least according to Valerian.
And
But,
that was our first interaction. Again, this is the start of the night.
Yeah,
True.
it's possible, you know.
And while we're all talking, Jeane is just getting the parts suavely from everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's just picking parts of everybody. And I'm gonna try to find a place to assemble this properly.
You want a buddy?
Yeah, it might be better not to go alone.
Yeah, I think having a buddy keeping the buddy system up will help us not get attacked or kidnapped or magicked or what have you.
Yeah.
What does your narrator friend say about a plan like that, if anything?
Oh, now
You walk. What was that? Sorry, you're a little quiet for me.
Now you want my opinion?
Well, I didn't say anything. It was Jeane who said something. So I don't.
Oh,
Do
so
you-
you still don't want my opinion?
I'm fine with it.
It's Jeane's idea.
I wasn't. It was Jeane's idea, yes, but I have to translate
What's
at
the
this
question?
point. Is it a good idea for us to keep the buddy system and always go places in twos?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's more work for me, because then I gotta, like, you're splitting up, so then I have to, like, write, like, kind of, like, two sets of things, but that's fine.
How do you do that?
Do what?
Be in two places at once.
Oh, it's kind of like being, I'm just aware of everything,
I don't know, but that sounds
Omniscient.
like a lot of work. Yeah.
I think to keep the ruse up that we're talking, Jeane has been talking as they've been answering, just like because they're speaking out loud still. Max is Jeane is just responding normally as if that's a normal conversation.
And technically, I'm in two places at all times, anyways.
Oh, interesting.
Mhm.
Where else are you?
I don't know where he is. I don't know where he went.
Where who went?
The other half.
Your other half?
Yeah,
Oh,
technically like two parts, two halves of a whole.
oh.
Yeah, we split a long time ago. He's kind of a jerk.
That makes sense then. Okay. Well, thanks. I'll let you do your thing now. Yeah, Jeane, we should just, stick together. Buddy system is a good call. Cool to
Good for character development.
our narrator friend. So yeah.
Hey, if it helps the narrator narrate properly. I mean, stories all the time have places when people split up. So
Yeah.
good practice.
Fair.
I guess.
We want to do the same pairs, or
I'm
I mean-
okay either way, but like, yeah. I mean, people will assume that. I don't want anyone thinking we came separately and then we all join up and it seems suspicious. That's my
Yeah,
only
we
concern.
can.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can switch it up. That'd be fine. Because Rhea, you had said you would go with Jeane.
Yeah.
And then Peter and I, maybe we could go just observe the mayor for a bit.
Just like hover.
Yeah, like edge of conversation kind of
Yeah,
thing.
as long as it doesn't seem weird. I'm
Hey,
down to do that.
Who knows? We
Yeah,
might run into Thaddeus. Who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah. All right.
Great.
Good luck.
So we're going to jump to our friends heading to the mayor first. So that is Val and Peter, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So the two of you walk up and you see he's kind of like surrounded on all sides by the like kind of just a bunch of different dignitaries and people and all that. And he just seems to be having conversations with all of them.
Life of the party kind of vibes.
Yes, very much like center of attention.
Yeah.
As they're walking over, Val is gonna like grab a beverage from somewhere and then is gonna be like, what if we just like stand here and just like pretend to be talking and like observing the room and just like keep an eye on him, kind of see how he's
Yeah.
behaving.
Should I have a drink too?
If you want one, it's nice to have something to hold in your hand because otherwise I don't know what to do with my hands.
Is it good?
I don't
Is
even
the
know what
drink
I picked up.
You picked up like a champagne.
Oh yeah, it's nice. It's
Look.
like it's like dry, not too sweet. Actually quite nice.
Okay, yeah, I'll grab one too then.
It's cactus wine.
No,
Cactus wine.
It's cactus. Everything's cactus swine in this universe.
there wasn't even
Um,
any cactus in the food. It was literally pixie.
Yeah. But so you both have a glass of champagne, and you're just kind of trying
Yeah.
to keep an ear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
an ear and like watching body language, like looking for like any like weird, I don't know, like
He-
cracks in a facade kind of vibe.
Yeah.
He seems to be regaling a fishing story of some sort to this group of people. After like maybe 15-20 minutes of just kind of standing there listening, you notice an attendant kind of comes up to the side of him, whispers something in his ear. He nods to the attendant, and the attendant turns around and walks off. And the mayor begins to say like goodbye to the people that he's talking to, as he looks like he's going to start walking away.
I mean, that's normal mayor stuff, I'd assume.
Yeah, I think we trail him. See where he heads.
All right, but like if it starts getting into like places we shouldn't go, I don't think we should.
We'll be
sneak.
fine. And just like puts an arm through
All right.
Peter's and just like pretends to be like walking along.
Okay. So the two of you begin to trail the mayor. We're going to pop to our friends looking for a secluded place to put together a gun. Where are you going, friends? You're
Looking
muted.
for a bathroom, I guess. Looking for like
Looking
a
for a bathroom?
bathroom or a place to like act like be somewhere private. You know.
Okay. How are the two of you walking? Like together?
I think
Arm in arm, side by side, one of you trailing the other.
side by side
Side by
makes
side.
sense.
Side by side. And you had to. Are you looking for a restroom?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, you're looking for a restroom. And you basically make your way up there on the balcony level where you walked in.
Mhm.
And Lady Alara is leaning up against the balcony,
Oh, shit.
sipping a glass of wine, and she sees the two of you approach a bathroom together.
Uh-huh.
And she goes, already?
The night is young.
Good to know. And you see she turns around and basically leans on the rail, looking basically away from the two of you.
I'm gonna go handle this part. You go maybe chat up, lady.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
You head into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And Rhea, you're going up to Lady Alara.
Yeah, I'll just lean over the balcony next to her.
Is he going solo?
He just had to go to the bathroom.
Oh.
Just
Well,
actually.
That's not as fun. But all right.
No, I don't think we've had the pleasure.
Lady Alara, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Rhea, lovely to meet you.
Rhea. So if you're friends with Jeane, are you also from Paradise Isle? Because I don't think I've seen you around here.
Yes, I am. Indeed. Where are you from? Are you from Hearth?
Yes. Yes. Yes, I'm from Hearth, yeah. So tell me about yourself.
Oh, you know.
I don't. That's why I'm asking.
Oh man. I don't know. There's not much to tell. I'm on their guard. So I have to kind of, watch them and things. So I don't assume he'll get into trouble in the bathroom. So I won't follow him in there. But
you can get into plenty of trouble in the bathroom.
Well, not the kind of trouble he would need my help with.
Oh, okay. Understood. Understood. So how long have you been a bodyguard? I haven't known Paradise Isle really to have any sort of formalized military or guards.
No. It's not I just I watch over them. It's not associated with any kind of military or anything like that. I just watch them, make sure they're safe. All kinds of crazy things happen at parties like this.
So he's with the one that I met down there, and you watch over them.
Sure. What did you come with, Lady Alara?
Oh, I came by myself to make sure I could have the most fun.
I wouldn't have seen her dancing with the
No, because you were dealing with the food incident.
Is it from what I understand from Valerian, is it common for people from the Paradise Isle to come here or no?
No.
Okay.
It's super it is super rare.
Got it.
For
Noted.
anyone beyond Valerian and Monroe to be here from Paradise Isle.
Tell me about Hearth.
Oh.
I've obviously never been.
Hearth is, the capital of the Nation of Six.
Yes, right.
Yes. And it is, it's the centralized location of the government and the magic assemblies and the guild halls and all those types of things. But you know all this already.
Of course. What is it like to live here?
Oh, to live here, it's fabulous. To live here is fabulous. There's always something to do, a party to go to, those types of things. This is truly your first time on the mainland, then?
Yeah.
So Valerian brought at least 3 attendants from Paradise Isle. Why? Why now?
Why not?
Oh, you're no fun. You're not one to gossip.
Do you have gossip to share?
Oh, well, presently you are the gossip. No one knows who these mystery people are that arrived with Valerian.
People are talking about us.
Oh yes, we all know each other. So new people is a bit odd.
What is the point of this gala again? Remind me. It's at the end of the festival, right? It's a festival gala.
Yes, this is for like all of the nobles and the politicians
Yes.
and the
Right.
it's their celebration. While everyone else is out partying in the streets, they're partying here.
Yeah, I mean there's not too dreadful much to say. Valerian is wonderful, and Monroe's wonderful, and we're happy to be here, and we never, have been here. And now we're here and it's lovely. So yeah.
I think at this time I'd
Yeah,
be
at this point you would have.
Gosh, he sure has taken a long time in there, is he?
That's not a bad thing, darling.
Hey.
And at this point you would have come out with the gun assembled, I think.
Yeah, it's in the pocket.
Yep.
Still tucked away. Apologies. Gotta partake in too many things at once, and things have to leave.
You don't need to explain yourself, darling. You can take as much time as you want.
Oh, thank you.
Why are you out here alone?
Oh, I just like to observe. I like to watch.
That is good for a councilwoman, I suppose.
Oh yes, it's fun to people watch.
Any interesting people besides, I guess, us?
Well, as I was telling your bodyguard, you are all very basically the talk of the party presently.
Oh, that's good. I mean, I do know that it's rare for others from Paradise House to be here, but rarity changes, times change.
I mean, they haven't in nearly 600 years, but yes.
Hey, better late than never.
Right. Well, I'll leave the two of you to it, I suppose. And I will see you later.
I still owe you that dance.
Ah, shall we?
Of course.
She throws back the entire glass of wine, sets it on the rail, and offers basically for you to take her arm.
Ah, woman in control.
Always.
Like that.
And you leave Rhea by the balcony to go down to dance. And then we're gonna jump to Val and Peter. Val and Peter, you two have followed the mayor, and you see he has made his way up the stairs, and he is rounding a corner and looks like he's heading towards one of the closed doors.
That's kind of where I was saying that we shouldn't go. It'd be weird if we went in the door with him.
How quiet is this area where he's heading into a closed door?
I mean, this is immediately above the party space, so it's still fairly loud. I mean, it's a little bit quieter, which is why you see there's a couple couples or pairs of people
there's
having conversations.
People around though,
yes.
right?
Yes.
It's not dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Up here's fine. We just hang out here and wait.
Let's get a little closer to the door, see if we can't hear anything.
Okay.
As Val is gonna pretend she's gonna physically act like she's had a little too much champagne. That's why she would be going to a quieter, calmer area.
Mm-hmm.
But is gonna physically stay quiet to see if she can hear anything. Or get a glimpse into this door as it opens.
So you see he opens the door and you can just briefly see in the two of you. You see it looks like an office. And he closes the door behind him. And as you're listening, you hear what sounds like rummaging. It sounds like things are being moved around.
Big items or paper?
It just sounds like a bunch of stuff is being moved around. Papers, heavy things. Just sounds like stuff's being shifted around.
Should we pretend to be drunk and stumble in?
Yeah.
And be whoa, oh, sorry, we didn't know anyone was in here.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
You go and I'll be oh no, Val, there's people. Come on, and because I don't know if I can pretend to be drunk, but you were kind of killing it.
Okay,
So
okay.
you pretend
okay,
someone, I'll be like, Val, no, people were in there.
Yeah, no, just play along, okay? And she's gonna like grab Peter's hand and then like do the thing where you like open a door, but then you back into it. Like you're not looking where you're going, you're just backing into a door.
Okay.
And just like backs in and is like pretending, like pulling Peter along, like, come on, I don't think anyone's in this room.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go.
So you immediately hear a voice and goes, excuse me. I'm sorry, there's somebody in here.
Oh,
No problem.
oh, that's so
Oh.
bad. I'm so sorry.
I was so embarrassed.
Val, we're gonna have to find a different room.
I guess so.
I'm sorry, we didn't. Yeah.
As I'm looking around, do I notice anything off immediately?
So you see like papers are strewn all over the desk and the floor and books on the floor and stuff. And hold on. He sees you see that. And he goes, actually, on second thought, why don't you guys stay for a bit?
It seems like you were.
And the
getting
door
crazy
closes
in here too.
behind the two of you.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking.
And I'm
die.
gonna jump out. We're gonna jump down to the dance floor. Rhea, where are you going after Jeane gets taken away by Lady Alara? Where do you go?
Rhea is feeling little like she is like her job here is just bodyguard. Like, right, she's Ken and her job is bodyguard. She doesn't know what to ask these people. She doesn't know, like, she's realizing very quickly she's not gonna be the one to solve the mystery, right? And so she's gonna going to go back inside, or are we already inside? Or
You're on the balcony right now. The balcony.
Yes. She'll see if she can find a glass of wine or champagne.
Oh yeah, there's waiters everywhere.
Grab one and will kind of stay on the balcony and try and see if she can find Valarian and see where he is and what he's doing. Or why do I want to say Merriweather? Her name's not Merriweather. Monroe. Monroe.
So you see Monroe and Valerian are sharing a dance on the dance floor.
Cute. Okay.
Yeah. The two of them are sharing a dance on the dance floor.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on the two that were mentioned then. Clocking the mayor's not where we sussed him out to be originally. And not seeing, I'm assuming,
you don't see Val or Peter.
And that makes me a little worried. So I guess I'll see if I can't. I'll just do a ring around the balcony and see if I can't find any clues about where they might be. See if I can't continue to observe Valarian and the other two that we were having our eyes on. I'll just kind of be watching.
Okay, I'm gonna jump to the dance floor. So Jeane, Lady Alara pulls you onto the dance floor and pulls you into frame. Now with Peter, you had like the space for Jesus, right? You know, you had the distance between the two of you
course.
For the frame.
Mhm.
Lady Alara makes sure there's no space.
Gotcha.
Whatsoever.
Cool.
And you don't have to worry about what your steps are because she makes you step.
Gotcha.
She
I think in that case,
yeah.
With her making my steps for me,
yeah,
I'm gonna switch it up on her. And I'm gonna take control.
Oh, you know what? Go ahead and roll me Dex and Insight again. We're gonna do a contested Dex and Insight.
Cool. Dex and Insight.
You gotta beat an 8.
How about a fucking 16 because that's max.
Oh. Yeah. You easily tell me how you switch it up on it.
So it's he starts at first, like the first 30 seconds, she's in control, and then he goes, oh, so that's how it's done. And he switches it up, switches on tempo, on beat, and swings them so that he is the one pressed into her. And he is the one leading them in the dance. I hope you don't mind.
Oh no, I've met very few men who can take charge with me, so that's good to know.
It's good to experiment.
Oh, I love to experiment.
I do too.
Noted. So you're from Paradise Isle. What do you like to experiment on? Or with?
I mean, experimenting with people, parties like this.
Oh, well, you should wait till the after party.
Oh, there's an after party. That I didn't know.
Yes, there's always an after party.
Will you be there?
Of course I will be.
Then I'll definitely be there.
Good.
But besides dancing with gorgeous individuals such as yourself, I study magic and technology that we use to harness it.
You study magic and technology?
Yes.
Which school?
More freelance when it comes to learning it all. Why limit myself to one school? Why limit myself to one technology?
Fair enough. Fair enough. What's your favorite?
Well, my primary study goes into engineering mechanically, but the more I experiment with the weave itself, the more it calls me back.
So you're working on weave walking, then?
It's
Well,
on the
like,
list.
you're under the tutelage of Valerian, so that makes sense.
Yeah. He's very insightful to help me make great strides in my studies.
Yes, if with a mentor like him, you are quite set.
So I would love to hear about the man from other people's perspective. Of course, he's just a teacher to me, but I'm sure he's much different to other people.
Oh, well, he's one of the most powerful mages to have walked Novum.
Oh, wow.
One of the most brilliant. The airships that fly over the Southern Sea are his design. He's a philanthropist. Him and his wife. She is one of the most formidable warriors I think that exist on Novum.
I'm sure that's all the technical stuff, but I couldn't help but help on not hearing when you were talking to my friend about
Yes,
loving
your
gossip.
friend.
My friend.
Mhm.
And he'll do it too. Friend.
Mhm.
And Councilwoman is one for gossip.
Oh, well, they may seem perfect on the outside, but I heard they have a little trouble at home. Their kids haven't been home in a long time. I heard one of them's even in Bastion, which I don't know how they managed that.
Valerian is quite a resourceful one. I suppose he found some way.
You have no idea.
I'm sure you have many.
Yes, he's easily the most powerful man in this room.
Oh. Powerful men don't usually exert themselves as powerful now, do they?
Not the smart ones, anyways.
Would you say Valerian is quite smart?
Incredibly.
And what about yourself?
In
Would
what do you want to know?
The power you wield. How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel powerful? Does it make you feel present in any room you're in?
Oh, well, my speciality is looked down upon.
Oh, that's unfortunate. What position is that?
Oh, necromancy.
Oh, they are to life and death.
Yes.
Death and rebirth.
Yes.
Oh, what gets somebody into the art of necromancy?
Fascination with death.
What part?
With it? Because it's changed ever since the drowning. It used to be very open. You could pass to and fro.
Correct.
But ever since the god of death was killed, it's been a free-for-all.
And that's changed the study of necromancy.
Yes, dramatically so.
what's the most fascinating way it's changed it?
Souls used to be able to be ferried to and fro. They used to be able to be called back. But now, we don't know where they go anymore.
They're not stuck in the in-between.
Perhaps. There have been cases of people being called back successfully, but it typically takes a large amount of magic, or when a soul is called back to a body, it's not the one that was originally inhabiting it.
Did not know
So-
that could happen.
Oh, yes. Well, not anymore. It used to be able to be a more frequent thing where people could be brought back, but things change.
They certainly do. That is the nature of magic and science, I suppose. Things change, things grow. Never gone. Just need to find another avenue. That's what it be. And I'm sure your study will find its way.
Mm.
I'm new to all schools, but I'm not shy to learn any of them.
No, clearly you're not shy.
No. We need good teachers and those willing to teach me.
I could teach you many things.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
And with that, we're going to jump back upstairs. The door closed behind the two of you.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, you can't go anywhere. I think you should stay for a bit.
Really quick, I'm gonna cast Mirror.
What does that do?
So basically, I'll just read the description.
Yeah.
If an offensive spell is cast, the creature that cast it will be targeted in their stead. So I'm casting it basically on Val, and if they cast anything on Val, it's going to be reflected back to them.
Got it.
So whatever they cast on Val, it'll happen to them. However, if it also targets me, I get hit.
Yeah.
Because I can only cast it on one person. But I'm casting it on Val right now. Just like as the door closed,
yes.
I was like, ooh.
Yeah. You seem worried about something. You seem interested in what's happening in here. So I figured we should have a talk.
Oh yeah.
And the voice on this guy, like, it started as this big kind of jolly voice, but it seems to like kind of be shifting a bit.
I mean, we were just looking. Well, I was looking for the bathroom. I've had like a lot to drink, so.
I don't recognize the two of you.
No, we came with a Valerian.
With Valerian.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? And he looks off to the side, basically where like kind of the corner basically of the room turns into probably some more room if you would walk that way. And you hear the sound of footsteps, but they are heavy, loud footsteps. As you see a figure in red armor round the corner. This figure is easily as tall as that lion man on the dance floor. Like 7-8 feet tall. And this armor, it looks like at one point it was nice knight armor. But it looks like it's been melted and burned and twisted and broken and cut. And he's got this, the figure has basically like a knight's helmet on that kind of comes to a point in the front with 2 points kind of coming up on the side. Almost like kind of reminiscent of a dragon. And that is broken and burned. And you just see like a set of red eyes beneath the visor. And this figure grabs the desk and throws it in your direction. And so I need y'all to roll initiative, please.
No!
Yes. You remember how to do it?
Nope.
No.
Everything out of my brain.
Everything goes. Okay. So we do group initiative. So one of you will pick who's going to roll for initiative, and you're going to roll dexterity and insight.
Oh, I can do that.
Please do.
I got you. That's 8.
An 8. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so he's going to be acting first as this desk comes rocketing towards the two of you. Let's see if the desk hits you, because it's not a spell, unfortunately. It's a desk.
Yeah.
What is y'all's defense?
13.
13. What's your defense?
It's gonna be 6.
Oh boy. So the two of you will take 7 damage as this desk slams into the two of you, crashing both of you to the ground. As his turn went first, and he basically begins to walk towards the two of you, this massive figure. What do the two of you do? Because it'll be whichever one of you wants to go first. Turn.
We need to get the fuck out of this room. I'm gonna. I mean, does Val do anything? Because I'm about to scramble towards the door.
Go for it. Yep.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try to open the door as fast as possible.
It is locked.
That's what I was thinking.
For some reason, I didn't think that was a possibility. All right, hey. We're just looking for the restroom. Like, we can head out. It's not a big deal. I'm sorry if I interrupted you guys.
The figure's continuing to walk towards you.
That's bad.
Is there anything nearby that I can grab? I don't have a weapon. So
I don't either.
So there is a fireplace where there are like fireplace tools. There is what looks like an old saber above on the mantle. Think like fancy office. There's like a rug that used to be a wolf. So are you spending your turn, Peter, trying to be like, hey, everybody, like, let's relax?
One more question. Is there a window?
Is there a window behind the mayor?
All right. Fuck.
I'm gonna grab that.
Thank you.
The saber off, like the ornamental one, and I am going to make it into an elemental weapon, and I am going to imbue it with bolt energy, so like lightning, as like one of like Val's tattoos of like a storm cloud, like that comes like up her shoulder, like kind of on the back of her neck, like activates and like races down her arm and is going to wrap around this. So I can also perform a free attack as part of the same action.
Okay.
So I can attack him. So that's 8.
So you take this huge swing with this saber, and it just kind of cling next to like he doesn't move out of the way of the hit. He takes it, but the saber doesn't. You don't hit, as his armor is quite thick. And with that, it's his turn. And you see him basically, he reaches behind him, which you did, like, there was nothing on his back, but you see him grab the handle of something and pull basically out. And you can see the ground dent when he brings it down, but you don't see the blade. As he then brings it across to basically make a swipe at you.
Cool.
He rolled a 9.
That misses.
You're able to duck underneath it as you see the sword, you can barely see the outline of this thing cleave through the air, and you see the side of the fireplace just gets destroyed as the sword makes contact with it. And then now we'll go to Peter.
I am going to dismiss my grimoire.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask Godman. Godman, if I jump out that window, will I die?
It's a possibility. It's a fall of about 40 feet. Might break your legs, your spine, your neck. You could die. Yeah, you could die. Or you could live. It's possible.
Out of character question.
Yes.
How much is fall damage in this?
We'll roll for how dexterous you are when you land, and that'll determine it.
Okay. Fuck. I feel like I gotta jump out this window. I'm really feeling it.
I'm gonna
Can I
leave Val
can
and
I-
just run and jump out the
can I-
window.
Yeah, can I have a new spell. That's orator. It's encourage. Can I encourage myself? Or
Yeah,
is it
you can hype
only
yourself
for other
up.
people?
Yeah, I can say
Yeah.
you can hype yourself up.
Okay, I'm gonna encourage myself then. And I'm gonna jump out the fucking window.
So you run past this massive behemoth, the mayor, and you
Yeah.
just run through the glass window?
Yeah.
Okay. Falling 40 feet. Go ahead and roll me dex. 2 dex, please.
I also did heal for 5 hit points, but I don't know if that's really gonna matter. For Dex?
Yeah, roll 2 dex.
I feel like this was a really bad idea. I didn't want to be in that room though, so. I'm gonna use a fabula point,
Okay.
actually. I feel like that's a good move.
Yeah.
I succeed.
Describe how you successfully land without breaking your legs, your back, your neck.
Well, I like to think that as we were coming up, this is a beautiful mansion.
Mhm.
I like to imagine there's hedges
Mhm.
around. And as in the split second that I'm about to throw myself through this window, I try to direct myself in the direction of the tallest hedge. So
Mhm.
hopefully the branches break my fall and I don't die.
Mhm.
That's my goal.
Yeah, it still doesn't feel great.
No.
But as you jump into this hedge and just hit all the branches on the way down, but you make it to the ground without breaking anything. You're cut up and a little scratched up from
Yeah.
hitting every branch on the way down, but you've made it to the ground.
Okay, great. Can I
All right.
run inside into the party?
Yeah, you can
That's-
you can begin to run around. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna now cut into the party, away from the combat.
Sorry to leave you, Val.
So Rhea, you hear this crash on the second floor. You hear this crash come from this closed door, and then you hear another smash, and then you hear the sound of glass breaking. What do you do?
I'm going toward the door.
So as you're going towards the door, you see a couple of the people that are along the balcony, maybe about a dozen. You say they all kind of notice like the sounds, and you see each of them reaching into their jackets or into their bags or whatever it may be, and you see each of them pulling out a gold mask, and they place the masks on their face, and they all begin to pull out a blade or something of some sort. And I need you to roll initiative also.
Oh, against 12? Against 12? Oh no. Oh boy.
We're really in the
And-
shit out, huh?
And Jeane, you see a similar scene repeated
That
on the ground
rocks.
floor as you see people begin to pull out these masks and put them on their faces. Not everybody does. There's probably another 5 or 6 on the main floor that do that. And begin to put these masks on. So if you want to help, you can grant advantage to Rhea for
Yeah,
initiative.
sure. Yeah, fucking why not?
Thanks.
Let's get some
Uh,
shit.
Advantages in this game is +4 to your roll.
That's 4, nice.
Oh, +4. Okay.
Yeah.
10.
10. Okay. All right. So you're gonna act first. One of you. So Rhea, I'm assuming it would be you first because
Yeah.
Jeane, you're kind of lost in the sauce down there.
Yeah, I'm in the soup.
You're in the soup. Yeah.
So, as I'm going toward the door, I'm passing people who are putting these masks on.
Correct.
I want to push, if I can push 2 of them over the edge of the railing, I want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you shove. I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. You push these 2 as they basically catapult down towards the ground, slamming, and you see the other masked figures now take notice of you.
Uh-oh.
And are now basically gonna put themselves in the way and begin to go towards you. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I would like to I always am like, I'm gonna cast a spell, and I'm like, I have a certain number of mind points that I have to keep track of. So I am going to instead, I'll just take my axes out. I can't attack again. Can I? I can't, right? Because I already pushed them over.
Sure, you
So,
shoved it together.
yes, I'll probably, if I can find Jeane, in the crowd, I'll yell something along the lines of like, it's the gold masks, and then just kind of prep for one of them to try and come get me.
And then, Jeane, you see guards begin to like basically make their way in. You see as the two guards from the door turn to make their way in, you see two guests on either side of the doors slit both their throats.
Oh no!
As the two guards drop. As they drop the two guards.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. What do you do, Jeane?
How does everyone else looking in the room? How's everyone else reacting?
People are panicking.
Cool. Is the person I'm next to panicking?
She's like, what the hell is this?
You can use magic, something bad's happening.
Yes, and I am leaving. And you see she puts on a ring and she goes, good luck. And she vanishes. Boom. She steps away.
Are the guys who slit the throats just blocking the door?
They're now standing in front of the door.
Gotcha.
So like as guests are basically coming towards them, they're threatening them or attempting to attack them.
Gotcha. Seeing that they're primed to attack these guests, Max. Jesus, not Max. Goddamn, I have so many games. Jeane takes out the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Finishes loading it. Mm-hmm. Aims for one of them.
Okay, go ahead and shoot.
Shoot. Let's see. I can shoot both of them because I have the points for it. I'm going to use when I perform a range attack, I spend 10 mind points to choose to attack with multi or give multi another round. So I'm going to choose to attack both of these guys.
Okay.
These are two ticks. That is a 17 for the first one.
Oh yeah.
And a 13 for the second.
13 for a second? Yeah, that'll still hit.
Yeah. So then
they're not wearing any fancy armor like the big guy.
So that's
they're dresses and suits.
So 16 for the first one. Take some damage.
Okay.
And 17 for the second.
You drop these two. Yeah, you like Wild West draw and bang and drop these two as they collapse down, and the audience like turns and looks at you and screams some more as you just shot these two people, and they are all beginning to run. And you see Agron, the Leonin that was with you, steps up next to you. You see him palm the head of one of these gold masked figures and chuck them across the room, sending them basically cratering into the wall. And he goes, "Good shot." That's all he says before he begins to advance on the rest of these guys.
I think I'm going to follow behind that guy.
We're going to then cut into the room. What are you doing, Val? This guy's in front of you. Peter has abandoned you. What do you do?
Ooh, yeah. Val just like gets deep down into her crouch and just like you can tell she's just like bracing herself. And I'm gonna use Blade Storm. So when you perform a melee attack, I use mind points and I get multi-attack with it. So essentially it's like the wind like starts to like pick up around her with like the crackling electricity across this saber. And she gets to make 2 attacks against the duder in front of her. That's 10.
A 10? First one
Nope.
will miss. Yep, first one will glance off his armor.
Okay. Next one is much better. That's a 14.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
That'll hit.
So then I roll plus 6. So that's 14.
14? Yeah,
Points of bolts.
Of both. Yeah, you slash across the first time. It just glances off his armor, but it looks like you weakened it a bit and then find it again. keep punching my headphones. And you slash across him, dealing 14 bolt damage as you see the electricity kind of like rock across his body. And as he yanks his sword out of the side of the fireplace, and he's going to bring it down on you. A 10.
A 10. That misses. And I'm going to counterattack because that was an even number.
Yeah.
So I can do a free attack back against him.
Fuck yeah.
That's not good. That's an 8. That'll miss.
So the sword crashes down, cratering it, and you try to like basically cut him again, but again it just slashes off of this thick armor that he's wearing. And we're gonna now cut to Peter. Peter, you see people are pouring out the front of this mansion and like running away.
Do I see Valerian?
You see Valerian and Monroe. You see they are helping people leave. They are guiding people, like helping, like if there's people falling or stumbling or whatever, they're like picking people up. They don't look like they're leaving yet. They look like they're trying to make sure people are getting out.
Valerian?
Yeah. Oh, there you are. Are you all right?
I mean, I'm fine. I'm Val's.
You look
Val's,
all cut up. What happened?
Long story. Val's stuck in a room with like this huge guy, and he has like an invisible sword, and also the mayor's in there, and he was like really chill about it.
All right.
It's really bad. I don't know if she can get out. The door was locked. I couldn't get out, so
all right.
I jumped through the window.
I will. And then he's like stumbling. Monroe goes, "I'll go find him."
Thank you.
And she turns and walks back into the room, into the party. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Peter?
Can I see Rhea from here?
You like over the crowd, you see Rhea is engaging with basically like what looks like 8 people that are approaching her.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Dark Weapon on Rhea, just like we did in practice.
Okay.
So, dark damage, and you get a free attack.
All right.
As part of your action.
So we cut then up to Rhea. Rhea, you see your axe glow with that same dark energy, and you feel that weight as these people are advancing on you. What do you do?
I am going to take 2 swings at 2 different, I'm assuming cultists, gold mask people. I want to stab them with my axe is what I want to do.
Do it. Go for it.
Alrighty. Okay. I know how to play this game. Okay. That's a 12.
12 will hit. Yeah, big time.
And next attack and then damage? Question mark?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Okay. 8, 9, 10, and an 11.
Yep,
12 and 11. Nice. And HR plus 10. What's HR?
High roll.
Aha.
So whatever the biggest dice is.
Oh, stunning. Okay.
That you would roll.
Love it. 14 for
14?
one.
Yep.
And an 18 for the other.
Have you ever cut people in half before?
Nope. I haven't before.
Yeah, in 2 swift motions, there are 2 people bisected in front of you, and you are like splattered with their blood as they drop to the floor.
And then I'm going to say to the rest of them who are in between me and the door, move.
They run at you.
I'll get them next time.
As they are going to make attacks on you.
Cool.
There are 6 left.
6 left. Okay.
Does a 9 hit you?
Nope.
17.
Yeah.
A 13?
No.
A 17 again.
Yeah.
And that is a 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be 3 that come across.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're going to take a total of 22 damage. As basically this horde, these 6 people all close on you. You're able to block some and dodge some, and you feel like knives getting stabbed up into your ribs, slashed across your arms, stabbed into your chest, as this group has basically surrounded you. We're now going to jump to Jeane. You're muted, buddy.
Jeane is rushing to go aid Rhea.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to get up the
settling after settling the two at the door. He's running.
Yeah, you see Agron's got the ones on the ground floor, and he's got one basically by the ankle, and he's like,
he's good. He's
what Hulk did to Loki, essentially.
He's fine. He's got it. I nope. And I'm just gonna aim at I can spend looking at barrage. Okay, it's only 2. Okay. So I'm gonna use barrage again to attack 2 more targets.
Okay.
Specifically the ones that had hit them. As they're being attacked to support them. That is a 10.
10. Yep.
So that's 10. So that's so that's math hard. 13 damage.
13. Okay.
And then for the second attack, that is 10 to hit again.
10 will hit. Yep.
And that is 16 damage.
16 damage. And you drop 2 of these people that are stabbing at Rhea. And also, just same thing for you. You've killed 4 people in the matter of about 2 minutes. Yeah. How does Jeane feel about it?
Oddly calm. And he's going to have to process that later because he knows that it's weird.
Yeah.
He knows immediately that change and being able to do that without question is weird to him. So.
And Rhea, you see 2 of these figures just boom, boom, just both get knocked and drop to the floor, and you know that Jeane is behind you, making his way to you. We're going to jump into the office. Val, what you doing?
Making another attack. Keep doing the thing. That's 11. No,
11?
12, because I have
12?
a +1. Yeah.
Misses, unfortunately.
Misses. She just like keeps trying to like hammer through the armor, but it's just not.
And you see
not getting through.
His sword is stuck in the ground, and he raises a leg and he goes to boot you. He goes to like Sparta kick you. That is an 18.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take 6 damage, and you're sent rocketing through the door. So you see the basically the 2 of you on the balcony fighting people. You see the door in between the 2 of you get smashed open as you see Val come flying through the door, slamming into the balcony. As you see this large armored figure begins to move its way through the doorway onto the balcony.
I can once again, because that was an even number, I can counterattack.
Yeah.
Whenever I want.
Yeah.
That's another 12.
12. Glances off. Yeah, glances off. You're looking for a 13. And with that, we jump then to Peter. Peter, you see your friends are now engaged in battle on the balcony.
Yeah, that's great. That's a lot. I mean, I'll go near-ish. Is there like any location where I'm like, there's not a lot of masked guys, so I can like?
All the masked figures on the balcony are presently around Rhea.
Oh, okay. Then I will encourage Rhea. So you get to pick Dex, Insight, Might, or Willpower. One of those goes up a dice.
Ooh.
And you recover 5 hit points.
What does your encourage look like when you do it to somebody else?
Oh, well, that's just me talking, man. I say, Ray, you're gonna kick some ass. You got this.
All right.
Yeah, that's just me talking, baby.
We now you see also Peter. You see Monroe run past you as she heads up towards the rest of the group. And from Peter, we then go to Rhea, I believe. Yes, Rhea. There are 6 of these guys left. You've been encouraged. What do you do?
I am going to cast. I literally just was looking at it.
Are there 4 or 6? Are there 4 or 6?
There was 8. Well, no,
8.
No, there was 8. 2 were cut in half. Then you shot 2, so there are 4 left. Good math. Quick math.
Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna use my new spell that I learned called Fulgur, And I'm just gonna swing kind of like I did when we were fighting, like training. I'm going to just swing one of my axes down and hit it on the ground, and a shock of electricity is gonna go toward the other 4 guys as I cast Fulgur, which is you weave electricity into a wave of crackling bolts. Each target hit by the spell suffers HR plus 15 bolt damage. So, it's up to 3 creatures. So, pardon me. I target
one guy will get off free.
Yeah. And I will roll to make that happen. That's a 9. No. Sorry, 15.
15? Yeah, that'll hit all 3 of them.
Cool. And high roll plus 10, high roll plus 15. That's a 6 plus 15 is 21 damage for each of them.
These guys are turned into fried chicken. Like you slam this down, these lightning bolts like fucking rocket forward, and 3 of these dudes are just ashed by this lightning. As you annihilate 3 of them, leaving 1 still charging at you.
Can I use my free attack with dark weapon to attack him?
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
I would like to do that. Yeah, that's what I would like to do. And 5 plus 6 is 11.
5 plus 6 is 11. That'll hit.
Nice. And that's also an 11 damage.
Yeah, this last guy runs towards you, and you just from fucking top to tail just cut him down. Basically, all of the cultists that were around you all have been dispensed, leaving only the big guy. And with that, we're going to go to the big guy, since he's the only enemy now to take the alternating turn. And the big guy basically busts his way through the door. And he, you see him as he like basically makes his way through the door. You see steam begins to roll off of his armor. And from like the cracks of the armor, you see steam begin to kind of push its way out. And you hear just this kind of low growl coming from the mask, from basically the helmet. As you see the helmet, basically where the beak was, kind of cracks downwards and begins to jut forward. And then you see basically a line appears from ear to ear on the helmet. And you see it begins to crack open, leaving like you see basically this maw of teeth as the basically the helmet begins to crack open, as it's almost like the helmet itself was its head and it's opening its mouth. And you see basically the back of it begin to kind of bust one side and bust another side, as you see wings begin to kind of crack its way out of the back of this thing's armor. And you see the arms kind of extend down more, and you see claws pierce their way through the gauntlets, as this thing begins to take kind of this more draconic-like form before all of you. And I'm going to now allow a group turn. What are y'all doing seeing this happening in front of you?
That's different. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I can defend myself against that. Are
we in the small room, or are we in the...
You're on the balcony presently. Like basically
okay.
like the balcony around the ballroom.
Gotcha. I think we should... just gonna... I guess I'll take shots at it. No one else is doing anything as it's evolving in front of us to be different. I think I'll shoot at its freshly grown wings.
Okay.
Because, fuck, why not, you know? So I will take 2 shots.
So you're going to shoot at it. What's everybody else doing?
I don't think I can. I can't fight it. I can help you guys out, but like if I get hit, I might be.
Hopefully it's paying attention more to us, so they don't have to worry about getting hit.
Val is gonna like struggle back to her feet after she'd gotten blasted off, like wipe some blood, puts her hands on her sword again, and is gonna rush back at it.
Okay.
Keep attacking.
We have shots, attacks. Rhea?
I'm going to use another. I'm gonna use a lot of mind points at once and cast Thunderbolt on it because it says it. Oh, sorry, not what I'm doing. Different spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Breach, which is I make an attack and then it breaks its armor. So I want to like break its armor and see if we can't see what it actually is.
Okay. Go ahead and everybody make your rolls. Whatever you're gonna do.
Oh, what dice? What dice? All right.
I guess I'll just encourage Jeane. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. You get to pick a dice that goes up, and also
30.
I only got a 10, so that doesn't hit again.
Oh, if I've encouraged you, your dice goes away after my turn. So I don't think it's been my turn for Rhea yet. I could be wrong, but
Well, you can apply it to somebody else. You
Yeah.
can you keep it, yeah.
14 to hit.
14 will hit. 14 will hit.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to, as the shot goes off, or just before he shoots, he's gonna yell out, Gaia, and the bullet will activate its magic, and it will do 5 more earth damage. As
Nice.
as when it hits, it would feel like a boulder being like cratered into like a meteorite into the chest or the wings, rather.
All right,
and I gotta roll damage for that.
Roll damage. All right, Val, what do you got? Hold on to the once
I
you
am-
roll it, just hold on to the damage.
I only got a 10 to hit, so
Dang. Gotta get you your sword back.
yeah.
Yeah. And then Rhea, do you have to roll the hit for breach?
Yes, I did. I got an 18.
19. Yeah.
And then we are rolling damage.
Yep. Then roll damage. And then I'm gonna describe what this looks like.
22 for
Oh.
the first damage, and I have to roll a second attack if it matters. If this is gonna be dramatic as fuck.
So how much damage was it?
22.
22. Okay. And then how much damage from Rhea? Or
19.
19 was to hit, right? To break the armor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Excuse
got
me.
It.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So Jeane, you line up this shot. Peter, you encourage Jeane. Jeane, you shoot. This boulder-like bullet hits it where it basically knocks it the back way. It's gonna come to try to swing again. But Val, even though you missed, you still kind of like glanced its blow off to the side, leaving it open for Rhea. How do you break part of its armor?
Rhea is seeing an opening, gonna just toss a half of her axe and is aiming for like if she can crack like it right down, kind of like she's done these other people that she's cut in half, which we'll deal with later. She wants to just kind of crack it either right here or right here.
You crack into the chest as the axe like collides with this thing, and the boulder kind of knocks it backwards, and you see the broken armor as it looks like just from this brief like basically opening in its chest. You see basically a slumped head of a person as this thing like rocks itself backwards, and you see it right itself kind of like you see its neck has also kind of distended a little bit, has gotten a little bit longer, as very like kind of reptilian-esque. It whirls its head back around, and you see it inhale, and as it goes to exhale, that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
Oh no! Oh god.
Thank you all so much for joining us for episode 4 of Echoes of Legacy. I have been your game master, AlecTheBard. I'm going to pass it off to my players. Christian, why don't you go? Say goodbye.
Hey everybody. Hi, my name is Christian, aka AFluffyGoomba. Pronouns he, him. You can find me all over on the internet as AFluffyGoomba, mainly on TikTok and Twitch. I've been your boy, Jeane McKnight, and I'm scared of whatever the fuck this thing's going to breathe on us. Get some Colgate. God damn it.
And pass it off to somebody.
Betty.
Hi, my name is Betty. I am Who.The.Lovely on TikTok and Instagram, and let's kill this bitch. Steph, you go.
I am Steph, Equinoxdice, pretty much everywhere. Yeah, Val would really like to hit something. That'd be great. Hallie, go for it.
I'm Haley. I'm HailieRosie on everything. And yeah, great work, guys.
Yeah.
Good hitting out there. Good hitting out there.
Good hitting out there. And we will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching and have a great night. Bye.